Did I see the news? What news? The Simpson Reddit, the Simpson Reddit, or the Simpson Reddit? Which one? Le simp de Reddit? Any simps can simp the simp if you don't Reddit the simp? Oh la la. How many simps does it take to be on Reddit nowadays? Je ne sais pas. Les Redditeurs. Aussi les tabarnak. Les idiots. Les stupidités. Les garçons stupides. Les bébés stupides. Sorry, I had to stream late today. We had a lot of snow. We had a lot of snow. We had a lot of snow. It was ridiculous, honestly. I just spent 1 hour yesterday night shoveling out snow on the stairs alone. Like just the stairs. It was a mountain. And you know, you need to find a place to put the snow. You can't simply throw it in the road, even though I did that because, oh my god. Can I just say this? Quebecers are the stupidest motherfuckers in Canada ever. I can't say that because I'm in Quebec, okay? Oh my god, the amount of rules they have on where you can put snow is honestly stupid. I've never seen so many stupid laws in my life. That's not even a joke. I don't understand how the laws even work, or should I say how people defend the laws. I honestly have no idea. Do my muscles hurt? That's the problem. My muscles hurt a lot right now because it was 1 hour of shoveling snow yesterday. Because here's the thing. Okay, here's what happened. Snow kept on coming. That's what she said. You know nothing, snow. It's a Game of Thrones reference after so many years. Am I not perfect? Okay, here's what happened yesterday. After I stopped streaming, I was under the weather. I didn't feel like doing anything. And I look out the window and it's still snowing. It's still snowing. Like the snow is not stopping. Just like these people running everywhere and not staying here and killing things. Oh my god. Okay, whatever. But it was snowing the entire day. And we got like at least a meter of snow or more. Minimum. So, it kept on snowing. I am off stream. I look out the window, it's still snowing. Now, unlike a lot of old people that do this, I don't shovel snow while the snow is still falling, okay? Because it's a losing war. Because, you know, the snow keeps on falling, you're shoveling, the snow is gonna build up, and the worst part that people forget, and I like how this little guy is trying to do something. Like, you know, you might think it's smart. You might think, oh, you should shovel snow while like this little bit and it's still like coming down, so the new one builds, it's easier to shovel later. But I don't do that, and the reason I don't do that is because based upon my experience, every time I shovel snow in the past and it was snowing during that time, the snow would essentially like, there's a thin layer of snow, just enough, where if anything hits it, like sun or anything, like even wind, anything that hardens the snow makes it into ice. So based upon my experience for a few years, when I moved to Canada, you know, you had all these weird old people that were like, hey, you should, so, you know, do the snow thing when it's snowing, so it's easier later. And I'm like, dude, it will literally take the same time twice. You're not accomplishing anything. Also, that thin layer of snow, that very thin layer of snow, if something touches it, if somebody breathes on it, if anybody steps on it, that pressure is gonna create that ice level. You basically need to be glued to the TV or to, like, well, in my case, on my phone, 24/7, waiting for snow to be in the perfect conditions, in the mint conditions. So that situation works out for you. Who has time for that? You're gonna spend 3 hours. This is why I don't understand about old people sometimes, honestly. You're gonna spend 3 hours stuck on your phone waiting to know the weather conditions if you're gonna snow, like, you know, shovel snow while it's snowing, depending on what's gonna happen later. That is honestly the stupidest way to live life. I mean, if you're old and you know you have nothing better to do, I can totally, I was about to say respect that. I don't respect them actually. But, you know, at the very least I can understand if you're an old person, which is ironic because the old person wouldn't have the strength to do that. It's kind of ironic, you know, irony. That's what's gonna happen. So I refuse to do that. So it kept on snowing for hours. The snow built up massively. Eventually, thankfully, Get the door open. It's already open, woman. I finally, like, you know, it finally stopped snowing very, very late at night. I'm like, dude, you know, I need to do it. Like, if somebody needs to leave the house in the morning, like, who's gonna fucking do it? I'm the only one that's gonna do it. So late at night, I had to clean out on each step, When you go out of the house, on each step. Hold on, let me count how many steps I have. It's around 10. For 10 steps. And I'm not talking even about like the big step, you know, like the big, the big flooring in front of the door. I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about the steps. Each step had 1 meter of snow on it. You literally wouldn't even know there were steps over there. It was that bad. It was honestly that bad. With all that being said, I had to clean out the snow. There was no choice, I had to do it. Of course, it's gonna take an hour to clean out in front of the door. And, you know, I also have the things, those, not carpets, what to call them, the rubber things, the serrated rubber things, where so people don't slip and... Oh, I did choose the right one, okay. So I had to clean out all the stairs. It was a fucking nightmare to do it, especially late at night. And the thing is, there's also a stupid law in Canada, which doesn't make any sense if you spend 2 seconds thinking about it, because, you know, all the simps here absolutely love saying this because they actually don't understand how life works. So apparently, you can't shovel snow, okay, in the middle of the road. First of all, and the snow cleaners for like the road and not the road, what call it, you know, the one for the road itself, where the cars go, not the road where people, not the sidewalk, the other guys, the road guys. Those guys are usually the first one to come in and start cleaning the road, even though I don't understand how that works. Wouldn't you want to clean the sidewalks and the other places near the cars, where the snow is gonna be in the middle of the road before you clean out the road? I guess you're gonna do like a 2-pass something, but that's the first thing that's gonna happen. So if you put the snow on the road, those guys are gonna clean it up, like, on the spot. You lessen the load for everybody else. On top of that, you're not putting out kilos of snow, because some of the snow is gonna be on the sides and stuff like that. I don't know why. The worst part is, today I go on like I didn't go anywhere. Like, you know, I was very curious, because, you know, I'm the type of person who believes you don't subscribe to your like country's site. You know what I mean? Like, especially on places like Reddit. I don't recommend, like, if you live in a city or town, I don't recommend having your own subreddit for that city or town, because it's full of weird governmental simps. Or should I say weird countryman simps that will defend anything, like literally anything. They'll literally defend anything. And all you could see on the Quebec site of like of the subreddit was a tidal wave of simps, of simple-minded people that were smooth-brained, where every other complaint, not against the snow, mind you, but like, what am I supposed to do with the snow? They kept on saying, well, this is life, this is... Are you not gonna die? Thank you. Where every other comment was like defending people who are cleaning snow, or should I say they were attacking people for cleaning snow and putting the snow on, like, on the side, on the road, or something like that. Because those people didn't have any place to put the snow. They didn't have a garden to throw the snow in. They didn't have a gazebo to throw snow on. They had no place to put it, so of course you're gonna put it on the road or on the side of the sidewalk. And all these mentally challenged simps on the French side of Canada, for some reason, on Reddit, and even, I don't think Twitter, I'm not sure about that, all those social sites, they were attacking the people that are putting the snow in normal places, or cleaning out the snow from the side of their car. And they were like, oh, you should put the snow on the back side of your car, that's where you should be putting it. Except there was no space on the back side of their car to put the snow in, because, you know, there's like multiple cars parked in a road. Even my neighbors had that problem, because, you know, it snowed so much, like the cars were covered completely. So you're digging out the snow. Hold on, let me get to this guy. You were... Oh, it does affect you guys? Well, Rhino is utility and everything, huh? This sexy animal over here. Can somebody pick up the key? I'm too busy complaining. But even in my neighborhood, you had people who had nowhere to put the snow, you know, they literally don't have. They literally had nowhere to put the snow. They literally couldn't put it on the backside of their car or the front because then they couldn't get out with the car. I should show pictures, honestly, so people understand what I mean. The snow cleaners currently, at least in a place, not in the place that I live, but you know, around this region, especially in Quebec, those motherfuckers got extra lazy this year. They kept on throwing the snow on the cars, on the sidewalk even, where people need to walk, you know? It's kind of ironic, you know, with the Canadian patriotism. Where is it? We got real lazy all of a sudden, huh? A few weeks later, motherfuckers. Patriotic, huh? We're feeling patriotic in not cleaning out snow properly. You can increase taxes, but apparently snow cleaning is too much effort. And they're just throwing the snow everywhere. They're throwing it on cars, they're throwing it on the side of the car so the door doesn't open. Like, at what time is somebody supposed to wake up? Like at 5 or 4 in the morning? They might as well not sleep for 24 hours just to clean out snow. And you know, like, what you gonna tell your boss? Hey boss, today I can't come in. Why? Because the snow plowers, the cleaners that clean the road, decide to put the snow on the cars and the sidewalk. So if you're cleaning out like your stairs, well, not the stairs specifically, like that section between the, you know, the floor in front of your house or whatever, in front of the apartment or whatever, assuming like, you know, you don't live in a rented apartment where they already have the janitor guy doing it. But if you're a normal person living in a normal housing unit, that snow cleaning process would take you at least 1 hour or 2. And half of the people wasted their time because then when they cleaned that part in front of the road, you know, the sidewalk, so they can get out, it was covered with snow for many people. And all these simps on Reddit, not even Reddit, like any social media on the Quebec side of things, those smooth-brained motherfuckers were literally saying, oh, this is what happens when you have a car. And I'm like, dude, the city is not friendly for people who didn't have cars in the first place. You have buses that don't stop for you. Dude, bus stations were covered in snow. Where the fuck was a person supposed to wait? And already, like, you know, on the French side of Canada, those motherfuckers have the laziest bus drivers. Half the time they don't even stop for you. It was a complete mess. Like, what the... Like, if it sounds like I'm very, very angry... Oh, thank you for the Void Cascade, honestly, I really need this. If it sounds like I'm really, really angry... I guess I am. I guess you could say I am actually angry. But that is because I'm like, dude, what are you guys... Like, what are you guys doing, you know? This isn't about, like, you know, an overworked employee that can't do something, so we have to feel sorry about them. That's not the point. The point is, you had a bunch of weird simps. I'm not gonna say governmental simps, but, like, I don't know what the problem was. They were literally defending and they were, like, making fun of people for having a car. They were like, lol, Mao Raffle, here's a city that is not walker friendly, you can't walk in the snow reaches up to your waist. As a manlet, it reaches all the way to my head, I drown in snow. Apparently it's my fault for walking, it's my fault for having a car, it's my fault for taking the bus because lol, it snowed. What do you want me to do then? I don't understand. Honestly, it was such, like, I've never been this angry at people in my life. This is honestly the most, like, it's full of idiots. It's full of idiots, honestly. This country is full of idiots. I don't know what pride they're talking about, these motherfuckers, but if you can't clean even snow in your own country, man, shut the fuck up, honestly. You guys are incompetent beyond belief. This is honestly, like, so embarrassing. I don't know what war Canadians are gonna fight, but we're gonna lose big time. If we can't even clean our own snow properly without a bunch of simps on the internet that are like, you deserve it because you have a car. You deserve it because why are you walking out in like 2 meters of snow? You deserve it because why are you going to work today? You shouldn't be. Why are you taking the bus? Like, what am I supposed to do then? Just kill over and die? Next thing you know, why are you sick today? You need to go to the hospital. You shouldn't have gotten sick. Oh, my bad for getting sick, I guess, like desperately. Why does your grandma have a terminal disease and she needs to go to a hospital visit this week? Because otherwise she'll never find another time to go to the hospital. What am I supposed to do? Just stick my grandma in a what do you call it? In a metro? Not the metro, the underground train thingy. Whatever they're fucking called, man. Those disasters. Stick her in there? Am I supposed to do that? and like get all bubblegum stuck on her if she leans on the wall? Is that what I'm supposed to do? And send her by herself to the fucking hospital? Hey, you shouldn't do that. You should like, and that's not a joke. 90% of the comments on the social sites were like, hey, today, you know, if today there was snow, you shouldn't be going out of your house. Dude, the economy doesn't stop just because you feel like you don't want to go out because of some snow. You are the perfect definition of somebody who never actually worked a day in your life. You shouldn't be allowed to comment on the internet, honestly, if you don't work. There should be a license. If you don't work, you're not allowed to comment on the internet. You have no right to comment on the internet. You are a burden to society. God himself is embarrassed for having created you. You can shut the fuck up, honestly. The only place you should be is in prison, creating graphic cards for all the normies out there. That should be your job. Not even a link, like I'm actually gonna download the video and like, you know, put it in the video so people see. Dude, the amount of simps that were like, whoa, you shouldn't put the snow on the road, you shouldn't put it here, you shouldn't put it there, you shouldn't put it anywhere. Like, where am I supposed to put the snow then, motherfucker? You're gonna get a ticket. By the way, that's not even a joke. One guy literally said, lol lamau, my dad did that and he got a ticket. And good, so he learns. I'm like, dude, it's clear that you hate your dad. Your dad is not my concern, honestly. Are you happy that your dad got a ticket? Why? Because he didn't let you go out and run a train on the entire football team? Is that the reason? Oh, well, what a bad dad you have. Wow. Yeah, he clearly deserved that ticket for putting the, like, half of the snow on the front. Wow. How do simps like that exist? I don't understand. The amount of simps today on the Canadian subreddits that were saying don't put snow here and there. Where am I supposed to put snow? Am I not supposed also to walk in snow? Maybe that's why the Canadian economy fails every time, because of the snow. Because every time a little bit of snow comes in, everyone is like, yeah, don't go out. Don't mind going out. Don't go out. That's how exactly... Why did Rhino just walk backwards by himself? See, even Rhino is angry. What do I do with the snow? I essentially cut into the road with it. I was like, man, fuck that noise. I'm not gonna deal with any of that. I'm paying my taxes enough as it is. I'm not getting any service out of it. Everybody can shut the fuck up, honestly, when it comes to put the snow here, put the snow there. When we go back to actually being able to see a doctor in less than a month, you know, when we go back to that, maybe then I'll actually care about putting my snow somewhere else. I'll even melt the snow myself by blowing on it. But until then, people can honestly shut the fuck up, put the snow here, put the snow there. Oh, my dad got a my dad got a ticket. He deserves it. Because he put the snow on the road. Dude, that's the first thing they cleaned, the road. Honestly, the Canadian subreddits are extremely unhinged. It's a bunch of weirdos that are angry with their parents because of some reason. And they always take it out on their family. And it just annoys me so much. I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. You don't have a job. Stop talking. And by the way, they're not even kids. I know, because I'm the type of person who checks what to call it. I check the account to see why they're talking the way they are. And they're not kids. They're not like teenagers. They're actually adults. Some of them are like 30 years old. They're millennials or whatever you want to call them. And they're like, my dad got a ticket. Can you die? I'm like, dude, you have problems. If your biggest I ran to bow arrow, cool. If your biggest enticement in life is that your dad got a ticket because he was cleaning out snow, honestly, that is embarrassing on you. Here's a young 30-year-old guy, I'm sorry to say, but if you're 30 years old, you're still young, okay? You're still young, and your 70-year-old dad got a ticket because you were too lazy to clean out snow while living in your dad's basement. You can shut the fuck up, honestly. Canadian pride, my ass, man. What pride? What are we so prideful for? We're like, yeah, come on! Come on, America, come at us! We got our geese and gooses ready to fight, yeah! And then half of them on the internet are like, my 70-year-old dad got a little ticket because he was cleaning out snow. He's old, he's tired, and you know, there's no place to put the snow because everywhere you put it, you get a ticket. So where is he gonna put it? He's gonna put it on the road. Oh, he got a ticket. Well, first of all, that ticket is honestly, you can fight it. I'm pretty sure that ticket alone allows you to sue the government, just saying. Because where the fuck are you supposed to put the snow? But don't worry, that 30-year-old millennial is so happy that they're so cool that their dad got a ticket. What, were you too lazy to actually shovel some snow? Someone must work and shovel snow, just saying. At night. What job do you work, Mr. Millennial, huh? Spending all day on the computers? Is that it? Oh, look at me. I'm on the computers. Wow, wow. Oh, I'm so tired. Oh, my back. Oh, for the first time ever in a year, I had to do some workout because I don't even stretch. So my back from the right side is hurting, and my what you call it, calf muscle got, you know, stuck. It froze. My right shoulder is hurting, assuming you're right-handed or something like that. As someone who stretches, even that hurt, like yesterday, because of how much snow I had to shovel. Like, even in my case hurt. I can't even imagine what happens to somebody who doesn't even stretch at least once a day for 5 minutes. Not work out, just stretch. But hey, it's fine. Mr. Millennial, you know, is complaining about his dad getting a ticket and that he deserved it. Well, you deserve not getting a rent at market value. Sorry, it's honestly, like, I'm so angry at those people. Their dad wasted their seed on the child. They were the biggest mistake ever. You know, like, literally, I sometimes see people making certain comments, I'm like, dude, your dad literally wasted seed on you. What do you contribute to society? Why, are you a snow cleaner? No, I work at an AI startup. Oh, cool. Are you guys making money? No, it's all investment now. Okay, what happened recently? Well, we lost a lot of investment, actually. But it's cool. My dad got a ticket because he put some snow on the road. Motherfucker. Where is the snow supposed to go? Are you stupid? Did your dad actually not beat... Clearly your dad didn't beat you enough. Your dad didn't beat you enough. Your dad did not throw oranges on your head when you're 5 years old. Because your mom made some lamb chops and you're like, I don't like the taste of lamb chops. And your dad got angry, so he threw an orange at your head. He clearly didn't throw enough oranges on your head. He should have gone to Costco, bought every single orange in sight, tied you down like the little bitch that you are, and just threw oranges at you the entire day. Maybe get some vitamin C inside you, huh? Maybe then millennials can actually write finally some good stories in their Marvels instead of the usual line, he's behind me, isn't he? Here's another generic sci-fi show or like Skyrim-like show, whatever. They're behind me, aren't they? By the way, my dad shovels snow. You know, so my mom can go out today. And he put the snow on the road. Because there's nowhere else to float. Also because the snow plowers and cleaners just push snow everywhere, and that's it. They don't even collect it anymore properly. Good thing he got a ticket. Bitch, you have to pay tickets for a girl to look at your face. Shut the fuck up. I'm so angry. I'm so angry. Those people are allowed to breathe the same air as I do and vote? Can you die and stop exolizing my exolizers? Guys, please, I'm complaining about snow while doing this. You guys can pick up your last reaction. You slutty motherfuckers. What are you doing, Plata? Plata, you're not platinum, man. You're the opposite of platinum. With what balls do some people get off in telling people how to clean out snow? There are laws on how to clean out snow. Well, there are laws on how to clean out your mom, just saying. And maybe giving her a baby that she'll actually love, unlike you. What a bunch of idiots, man. Smooth-brained losers, honestly. The entirety of the fucking internet nowadays. Like, what an embarrassment. If an alien species come to Earth and, like, you know, one society has collapsed forever, and it's done for, they're gonna be like, why did it collapse? Oh, look at this person from the Canadian subreddit. They're literally happy that their dad got a ticket because he was cleaning out snow at the ripe old age of 80. And they put it on the road. Where else were they supposed to put the snow? Lol Lamar Ruffle, look at human tech, man. Look at the Canadian human tech for snow cleaning. It's behind by at least 2,000 years. Americans will literally build tanks, okay? Tanks that overheat in the desert. And less than 6 months later, they're like, okay, here are new tanks that don't overheat at all. In fact, they'll freeze the ground around them. What do Canadians do? Oh, here's a web coming about us using goose and mooses. Oh no, careful world! Here comes the Canadians with their army of mooses and geeses. Wow, we're so cool! We can't even clean up snow, man, without simping like idiots. Shut the fuck up, honestly. Society is ashamed of you existing. My dad got what, motherfucker? He got a ticket. How old is your dad? 90? I keep on increasing the age by 10 every time. Man, what an embarrassment, honestly. These people are about to bleed the same air as me, man. I hate that so much. Counselor Vihek was right, man. He was totally right. Fucking Tenno. Breathing my fucking air. I swear I'm gonna invent like the best tech ever for cleaning out snow. I'm not gonna share it with Canadians. They can use their 90-year-old dads to clean out snow and make fun of them for getting a ticket. They can shut the fuck up. We can't clean out snow and we're like, yeah, we're gonna take America on. Bitch, we don't even have blankets for our soldiers. Shut the fuck up, honestly. For once in your life, tie your mouth down and shut the fuck up, honestly. Yeah, Canadian subreddits, yeah, let's go! Let's go! Argus and me says Lolomao Ruffle. Your sex life is a Lolomao Ruffle. I can't, man, I can't. This is gonna be my entire day today, just complaining about social media Canadians. Seriously, what did you contribute to life? Let's be honest here, man. What is the best thing you contributed? Oh, we made a TV show for children, an animated TV show, because that's what most American... Can you die, please? American snicket channels do. They hire, you know, those cheap studios in Canada to make animations. Wow, congratulations, you did so much in life, didn't you? Can you afford a one-studio apartment? No, then shut the fuck up. You can't even find a graphic card here. What war are we gonna fight? I'm pretty sure America just tomorrow can, like, buy all the graphic cards. You know, and, like, they can just create whatever AI they want. What AI are we gonna... what is gonna run on maple syrup? Oh my god. Oh my god. Where am I supposed to put the snow? I don't know where I'm supposed to put the snow! That's the problem! People are so stupid! You know, I have to say this, our parents were right. Our parents were right. I mean, I don't know other people's ages, but our parents were right. Dating people on the internet, don't. The internet is just full of weirdos, man. I think clinically, like internet users are brain damaged, I think clinically. There's something wrong in the water. Like too much lead in the paint. Or not enough booby milk. Fake milk full of lead. You literally cannot put the snow on the road or the sidewalk. Then where do you put it? Is everybody in Canada supposed to have a garden? Do people on Reddit or like in social media, Canadian social media, think every single Canadian has a 1,200 square foot house, a mansion, a duplex house mansion where, you know, they're renting like two people or something? Like, does everybody think everybody's a landlord that has a giant garden that can throw like snow in there? Even then, you can shut the fuck up. I'm not gonna throw snow in my garden. What the fuck? Are you guys stupid? Am I supposed to throw it in front of the garage so I can get out of the garage with my car? What is wrong with people? How stupid? Dude, that's been the entire Canadian subreddits and like social media like today. It's so stupid. It's so embarrassing, honestly. Like, it's so stupid. It's so pathetic. It's so embarrassing. No wonder God left Earth. He made Canadians and then he was like, oh shit, I made a huge mistake here. A group of people that are complaining about snow. And they have stupid laws about snow. And they want their 90-year-old grandparents to clean out snow. And then they complain that my grandparent deserved it. Tell me, where is the snow supposed to go? Please tell me. Come and spit, open my butthole, okay, nice and wide, from both sides with a clamp, and spit in it! Tell me where I'm supposed to put the snow! You get a ticket. Your mom got a ticket for giving you back! She made the biggest mistake of not returning you back to the hospital! You get a ticket. You get a ticket. Shut the fuck up! I'm pretty sure cops give you a ticket just when they see your face! Ticket. No!
just lost an exilizer to possession. Get it back.
Quinn, we lost the decency of society on how to clean out snow, honestly. I have no fucking idea, man. Can't you melt snow? What am I supposed to melt snow with, my asshole? You never seen someone complain about snow like this? Because unlike other streamers, you know, I say the truth. I say the truthy truth. I talk about life and the meaning behind it. I like all those other streamers.
Funny how we're both void constructs.
We're so baka.
Difference
I'm like
being
your
that
mom was
we're
baka.
dead. Whatever damage time has done, we can undo it.
Shut the fuck up. D, when is
Thank you.
her dating patch coming out in
Reconstruction
Mating
of the
Press?
past is possible.
Trash. Trash. Life is trash, man. Every day I just wake up and I witness trash in front of my eyeballs. I just can't, honestly. I just can't. I mean, I'm sorry today to say this, but what an embarrassment, honestly, people are. Like, aren't you ashamed of yourself, honestly? Like, don't you feel anything? I'm not saying, like, you know, feel bad for your parents or anything like that. Maybe you have a problem with your parents, that's not the point, but seriously, this is your thing? My dad got a ticket, he deserved it, because he put the snow on the road. Where else are you supposed to put it at that point? Certain places literally don't have any place to put the snow. Because, you know, you're either not the landlord or something like that. I mean, you know, also some people are gonna be like, well, it's the landlords or the person who has the housing unit, it's their job to clean. Okay, but if the snowkeeper, I was about to say snowkeeper. If the person who takes care of the snow is not there that day and is sick, what are you supposed to do? The tenant is supposed to clean out, right? At that point, like you don't have a choice. And what happens if there's like multiple housing units next to each other and they're not from the same person? Are you gonna technically throw it in your neighbor's garden? Like, I really doubt anybody has the strength to make a 10-meter tall snow pile, you know? In their garden. How are you gonna throw the snow all the way over there? People are so stupid, man. A bunch of assholes that are wrapped in their mommy's blanket in their parents' basement, who never once cleaned snow in their life, are like, yeah, here's the law. Okay, here's the law. You're gonna get tickets. This is gonna happen. That is gonna happen. And I'm like, dude, that's not real life, okay? Just because some old person about 100 years ago decided, hey, we need to have stupid laws about how to clean snow and where you can put it. I'm like, those people can shut up, honestly. They never experienced anything in life. They never even found love. Nobody loves them, okay? There are unloved masses out there. Here's the law. This is what you do with the law. Okay, cool. This is what I'm gonna do with your dad and mom in a second. Don't have a snowplow? Why would I buy a snowplow? That's not the point. Also, snowplow is not gonna do anything. It's just gonna throw the snow somewhere. No, again. Okay, let's say I have a garage, okay? Let's say I have a garage. Am I supposed to put the snow in front of the garage? Where am I supposed to put the snow? Okay, here's the thing. In my case, as I was telling before I got distracted and angry, I had 12 steps at the very least. There is the thing in front of the door, right? And then there is a pathway leading to the side of the road. And everything was covered in snow that was reaching almost to my, like, higher than my knees, okay? Okay? You literally couldn't see the stairs, okay? Okay, here's my question. Where am I supposed to put the snow? Like, literally, where? If I put it on the sidewalk, I get a ticket. If I put it on the road, I get a ticket. I honestly didn't care at that point. I just put it on the road. Fuck them, honestly. Where am I supposed to put the snow? I don't understand. Are people actually stupid? Let's say I have the garage, okay? Let's say, whether I have a garage or not, that's not the point. But let's say I have a garage and the garage is average size, you know, with like just barely enough for a car. And let's say my car is in the garage. What am I supposed to do? Put it in front of the garage so the next day I get where? What am I supposed to do? If I put the snow in front of the garage and have a car inside, like, you know, take the average person. I'm applying my situation to the average person. If your car in the garage, you're gonna block your garage. Where are you gonna go? Like, I don't understand. you don't have a garden, or the garden is too far away from the position, like of the stairs and whatever. Not to mention the garden is gonna reach all the way back into the road, you know. So technically now you need to carry the snow back into the garden. Assuming your garden is big enough, you know. Most houses here don't have a front garden, for example. So where am I supposed to put the snow? How can people say you get a ticket for something about like basic human life? I don't understand. I don't understand, man. I literally don't understand. I think people are stupid. All those microplastics, I do think they already like destroyed half of our brains. What is my situation like? It doesn't matter what my situation is like, because I'm applying my situation to your average. I'm applying it to a variety of general ideas about houses and builds in Canada. And people are like, you're gonna get ticket if you do 90%. I'm sorry, but honestly, your brain damage, if that's the advice that people give. Not you, but in general. Like, you know, like you in third person, you, like society, you. You're officially brain damaged if that's the advice you give a person. And you're like, well, you're gonna get the ticket. Like, please, don't even, like, don't talk honestly. Just tie your mouth down and don't talk honestly. You do society a huge favor with that. Where are you supposed to put the snow? You put it here, you get a ticket. You put it there, you get a ticket. What the fuck? Is everything just getting a ticket? This gets a ticket, that gets a ticket. Everyone gets a ticket. Like that old outdated meme. Hey, you get a ticket, and you get a ticket, and you get a ticket, and everybody gets a ticket. Where do I stick it? Here's a ticket, I'm gonna stick it. Ugh, I still can't, man, honestly. I still can't. This is why you don't wake up in the morning and engage with social media. This is the reason, okay? This is the reason, because this is what happens. This is why I don't engage with social media in the morning. This is the reason. You avoid it as much as possible and maybe engage with it at night. Or after a workout so you don't care about it. Which subreddit was it? There are quite a few all over Reddit. If you're on like other social media places, but also... like, you know, just pick your poison, I guess. I mean, there's, for example, what is it? Arm Montreal? There's that. It's like literally one of the very first posts today, honestly. Those stupid people over there. They're not even people, are they? I also love it when people complain about, like, you know, landlords increasing rent in places. And I'm like, well, maybe if you don't have the opinion that you can't put snow anywhere. No offense, but, you know, I'm pretty sure... landlord or no landlord or whatever, it's a full-time job just to know apparently where you need to put snow. Maybe that's why rents are increasing every year, you know, with global warming. One of the global warming, like climate change. With stuff like that, you know, a single rent should be at least $2 billion, man. It's a full-time job for somebody to know what to do with snow. Literally. If that's the case, you know, like you might as well get paid full-time job, like... It is a full-time job, man! It's a full-time job to know you need to put snow, man. You know, people can shut the fuck up, honestly. Hey, my landlord increased my rent by like $100 this month. Well, what do I do, Reddit? You gym up, you hit the lawyers. You move in with your girlfriend. If you don't have a girlfriend, find a girlfriend, move in with her. So even though she has a contract that says, you know, only limited amount of people, or we only agreed on one, so you can essentially sleep for free with her. By the way, if the landlord plans on increasing the price, remember to fight it in court for the next 6 years. Okay? Just remember that, Reddit. Les Redditors. Les Stupiditeurs. Honestly, people are not, like, they're not in sync with reality anymore. I mean, I'm sorry, but you know, I'm gonna say this. Whether you rent or don't rent, or it's a landlord or not a landlord, I'm sorry, I need to say this. You know, if that's gonna be my case, I'm gonna increase the money as much as I see fit if I need to have a degree, a lawyer's degree, to understand where to put the snow during winter because it snowed too much. I'm gonna charge you a full-time salary if I need to know where to put the snow. You need to be the smart... You know, it's like when you go to... What do you call it? When you go to a parking space, and on the parking space is like there's like 25 different notes, and people are like, when do I park the car? Which is not a joke, by the way. Because I actually did this once. Every time I park, this is not a joke. This is actually not a joke. This actually did happen. I was with my dad and he parked somewhere. You know, like you need to park your car somewhere, so he needed to park, and there was like all these notes. There were like, that's not a joke. There were like six, what call it, six
We're down
notes
an equalizer.
on the
Working
thing,
on
like
that.
6 plaques that you can park on a Sunday, you can park on a Wednesday, you can do this, you can do that between these hours, blah blah blah. Now here's a fun fact when it comes to plaques, you know, especially in Canada, the plaques are the worst. You never know what you're reading, because sometimes they keep plaques that are outdated and they don't change it. So in Canada, at least, the plaques that have like 10 different informations which contradict each other, you basically need to read the one like from down to top. The top one has priority, the bottom ones have less priority, but that doesn't mean it's a guarantee. So I was with my dad, and there was one that had 12 different plaques. They were like very tiny fonts. You could barely see it. My dad just reads the top one, and me, I have a reflex where I actually take a picture of the plaques. That's not a joke. I actually take out my phone and just take a picture of the plaques, because I'm like, you never know what happens. And once my dad got a ticket, and it was a ticket of the day that I was with him, and I basically just like, you know, he's not good to computers and stuff, so basically I sent to like the court date, what to call it, the picture, you know, on the link for the court date with the number and blah blah blah, and I printed one for my dad, and apparently he actually won. Like, he didn't need to pay the ticket because the judge, you know, the public defendant and the judge, they were both looking at the picture and they were very confused. They were like, there's 12 plaques on this post sign. How did you even get a ticket? They literally asked my dad, because even I knew that day, you know, you read it from like the priority plaque, the note of the parking thing is the top one. You know, that's the one you mainly read if you're like confused what to do on that day. So even the judge and the public defender, they looked at it, they looked at the picture, and they were like, there's 12 of them, half of them are outdated, they should have been removed. The last one you should read is the top one, but even we can't figure out, because there were two that contradicting each other. You know, technically if you read between the lines, they're not like technically if you do read it, they're not contradicting. But at the first glance, for somebody who's looking for a parking space, you're not gonna understand unless you're okay with that area. The only one that was obvious was basically, you know, people with what's called it, the little note on their car, the little color code that says they can park here because they're paying for it. Which, by the way, goes back to my entire snow debate. Some people actually know have the little code, the coded number for their car, for that area they can park. Where's my roar? They can park in that area. You know, like, are those people supposed to clean up the snow by any chance? Like, I don't understand. Technically, it's parking space. And apparently my rhino skin was offline. How? It's 85 down there. Okay, I have no idea. But the thing is, literally, the lawyer, the defendant lawyer and the judge to my dad, they were like, how did you, like how do you even read this? Like how, what can you even understand from this? So he basically got out of it. And now every time he goes to somewhere, he essentially just photographs the parking plaques. That's the first thing he does. He's like, you never know, man. You never know. We might actually need this information. But hey, going back to my complaint about snow, what are those people supposed to do, huh, Reddit? Huh? Huh, Canadian subreddits and social media? Are you guys stupid? Just asking for a friend? You think we're gonna win a war if we're this stupid and we don't have proper laws on where to put snow, huh? Like, who the fuck? We don't have enough cushions for our soldiers, man. Shut the fuck up, honestly. Don't I hire somebody to clean up the snow? Hire who? When are they gonna get here? You can't simply hire somebody at the last second with their giant truck to come over and clean up snow from your house or something. Like you have to have an, you know, like a what do you call it, an enrollment, a monthly payment. Like preemptively 1 year before. Not to mention, one of the biggest things is like, you know, if they have other people they need to clean out, where are they gonna get to you? Like by the end of the day, when the snow has reaccumulated. Also, that's a private person doing it in their own time. You know what I mean? They're under no obligation to come to you first. It'll be the equivalent of me telling my neighbor's kid, hey, clean snow for me, here's $10, and they're like, with inflation, no way, homie. With inflation, they should be at least several $100s. I'm like, you little shit. Like, you know, and then if the entire neighborhood says, okay, this one kid is gonna clean all our snows, pun intended, I'm gonna be like, cool, man, I see how it's gonna be. You know, when's the kid gonna get to me? What happens when my grandma is sick and she needs the snow to be cleaned right now, and I broke my arm? Where am I supposed to put the snow? Don't worry, Redditors are like, you put the snow on the thing, on the road, so then you get a ticket. Bitch, what are my taxes doing exactly in Canada? Can I get an answer to that? It's not going to the road cleaners, it's not going to water, it's not going to hospitals. Where is it going? Where's my ticket? Sorry, not my ticket. Where are my taxes going exactly? Where's my money going? I can't even, you know, you guys don't even import graphic cards within the French region. Where's my money going? Where's my money, bitch? Where's my money going? I don't understand. To a bunch of other people and their kids to get an education of what? How to customer service America? Is that where money is going? Are we secretly subsidizing American customer service by any chance? I'm sorry, I'm still mad about that. These people are allowed to vote, man. I can't believe that. How are they allowed to vote? They braid the same moose-covered hair as me. Sorry, not hair, air, not hair. I mean, unless you're kinky like that. Listen, if you're kinky enough that you wanna smell moose hair, that's a whole different situation. But I meant to say like geese and goose covered and moose covered air covered hair. The air, not hair. Okay, I mean, I don't know, man. Maybe there's a shampoo with that inside it. De goose, de mousse, de goose mousse. J'ai goussé, vous goussez, on gousson. Le garçon, le mouche-couche, la mouche en bouche. Ah, je suis une vraie mousse. J'ai fait les boutous.
Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Je goussais, vous goussez, on gousson, le garçon, le amuse-gouchon. J'ai gauché, on droit, il n'y a pas de graphic card. Okay, that was a stretch with the band on the word, man. J'ai graphic cardé, vous graphic cardez, on graphic cardon. Man. En voulant de graphic card, on a besoin d'un graphic card. Also in French it's card graphic, right? It's not graphic card. But I was like, that sounds more German than anything. You hate it when I talk about life stuff? Yeah, me too. Mania is taking over me. I'm losing my mania. Le manie, vous manez, on manie, manicure. Je suis une rhino. Je suis un rhinocéros. I actually do not say rhino in French. I just say rhino. Oh, not Rhino 911, like just Rhino. Vous savez, Monsieur Rhino? Oui. Voilà. Oh non, où est le Frost? Voilà, je vais le stomp. Et Rendel. Et après le Iron Shield. Le tête de moi. Oh non, ok, slasher, beaucoup. Ah.
Exolizer spent. Struggle has its benefits.
Exolizer spendé. Oh là là. Le Warframe châssis. Blueprint. It is for platinum. Oh là là. I like it when I do the bastardized French accent. Because that's not all French, you know. Then again, TV shows, you know. Like the guy from the TV show. What is it? The one with the superheroes. The Boys, right? It's called The Boys with Homelander and stuff. Oh no, il me stanné.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Maman, you have to speak in French? It would be so funny if the Lotus spoke in French. Bon travail, mes petits. Le relique est open.
Spent Exolizer has been retired.
Oh oui. Le Exolizer spendé. Fini. Retirez. Retirons. Oh non, non. Le spieur de God. Oui, mes petits, choose mon protéaprime neuroprotics. I hope a lot of people are angry with me. Are we still going? Oh la la, we're still going, bien sûr. Did I say about Duolingo dying? I don't know what the story is about Duolingo, honestly. What do you mean Duolingo died? I still didn't understand that part. They killed a bird, but I don't understand what they... Because I don't have time to, you know, read the whole story, man. I just read the headline. It's like Duolingo's bird is dead, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then as per usual, typical Canadian Redditor. That are happy that their granddads are going to prison because they put some snow on the ground, on the road, so they can go and cheat on their spouses with some English speaking. But the thing is, everybody started coming out to the woodworks, and they were like, Lola Mao Rofa, you see, Duolingo is actually a bad tool to learn languages. And they're like, that's because Duolingo only teaches you at like level 4 language or whatever. I have literally no idea what it means. Something apparently Duolingo's like highest language efficiency is level 4, and I'm like, what is level 4? And they're like, well, you're at the level of secondary school, you know, like secondary education. And I'm like, isn't that good? I don't know, maybe I'm stupid, but when you say secondary level language, like you know, secondary level, like school secondary level, I'm like, yeah, but there are children that are fluent and stuff like that. What do you mean? And they're like, well, you see, it means you know everything, but you can't have a political discourse with somebody about the nuances of France. And I'm like, dude, even French people can have a nuanced conversation about their own country. What are you talking about? They're like, well, if there's a war, you know, you won't be able to talk about with command. And I'm like, dude, half the people don't know how to talk nowadays. What are you talking about? Well, what they're trying to say is Duolingo is a bad language tool. Are you sure? It sounds normal to me. And then they're like, well, you see, Duolingo is bad because there's this specific tool from Germany that teaches you German, all the nuances about German. And I'm like, dude, unless I'm literally getting married with a German person, what is this stupidity you're talking about? You know, as per typical contrarians, they're like, oh, we're special. We have this special tool in Germany for free that teaches you German that is not at all user-friendly or newbie-friendly or anything like that. It's called the... That's what it's called, by the way. And I'm like, okay, cool. What do I do with this? You learn German. At what level? At infinity level. And then, of course, somebody else comes in and they're like, well, actually, no, you can't. That's not a joke. Within the same 5 minutes, somebody was like, good thing Duolingo died. Because, you know, apparently it's like beginner level software. It's not that good. It teaches you only like level 4, which means like secondary school level. Which doesn't make any sense, you know, because like if you're natural, because you know, if you belong to the country and that's your mother language, what does secondary level even mean? What is the equivalency there? I don't understand. I guess foreigner equivalency, but also it depends on the course, no? Some courses are harder than other depending on the country. So that is a stupid meter to use. Plus each person is different. I don't mean that emotionally, I mean like literally everybody is different than each other in the way they interact with languages. And then they're like, okay, there's this tool just for German, the Guagazukas! And use that to learn German. And I'm like, dude, what does that even mean? That doesn't make any sense. So nobody's talking about Germany right now. Well, no, there's a tool like this. And then 5 minutes later, a whole bunch of people come out and they're like, well, that doesn't matter. You have to go to the country and learn. You know, because that is the right way to do it. If you want to learn a language inside and out, let's say you're getting married with somebody, okay, from a different country, and you need to learn the languages because you actually love them. I mean, here's the thing, whether you agree or not, the only way to actually do it is to go to the country. You know, to immerse yourself in the country and how they talk and the nuances and stuff like that. Like, that's fact, you know? You can't simply replicate that lifestyle on a piece of software. But then it came down to full circle. People were like, oh, wait, hold on, Duolingo isn't bad. Duolingo isn't bad because it teaches you the basics, so when you go to the country, you can interact with the basics. It's so stupid, man. I mean, I don't know if Duolingo is good or not. I mean, I don't use it. There isn't a language I want to learn. You know what I mean? But my point is, the point I'm trying to get to, so people understand where I'm coming from, is people within the span of 1 hour, they were like, yay, Duolingo died. It was actually a bad software. It just to teach you the basics of like how to talk to a certain person from a certain country. All the way back to, hey, it wasn't that bad because you learned the basics so you can go to the country and learn. It was honestly so fucking stupid, man. Am I just gonna complain today? The first time? First time here? Complain on me? Dude, today was honestly not my day. Cleaning out snow and just seeing a whole bunch of French people from Canada being like, oh, we're better than everybody else. Or the entirety of Canada, I don't know. We'll see. How long? Almost an hour, actually. By the way, with Ember, I was having much harder, easier time killing enemies. What's going on? Why is Rhino not catching up with Ember? I don't understand. Like, I've essentially free damage and like a 200% scale on it. Okay, if the Void Cascade is alive, I'm gonna go back to Ember. I wanna see the performance at 1 hour in, if I can. I swear Nourish is not working half of the time. Is this a bug? You can see Nourish up there, but not on the icon in the bottom. Does the icon in the bottom need to be, like, active? For it to work properly?
The relic has been cracked open.
Okay, half my skill. What is going on with half my skills? I mean, don't get me wrong, Rhino is definitely more survivable than Ember, 100%. Because of the Iron Skin alone. But anyways.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
My eyes! That's what's up, mother. Wow, they're just deleting with one shot like 9,000 armor, huh? See, lore. In the game. How is my armor getting deleted? Okay, are you sure my armor works? What the? Are you sure the graphics works? I like it when people are like, you should get damage reduction in the game. And I'm like, what damage reduction? Does damage reduction even do anything, like 1 hour in? Because think of it this way, every single well, I couldn't do anything there now, could I? Because each shot of the enemy is removing like about... what do you call... Jesus Christ! Because each shot from the enemy is removing about 3,000 like armor from me. That is without damage mitigation. So if we get 90% damage mitigation, 30% becomes 300. Your average Warframe is gonna get shot, sorry, not shot, they're gonna die in 3 seconds. Dude, that guy deleted my entire 8,000! What is damage reduction gonna do 1 hour in? Damage reduction doesn't matter if you don't have sustain. And half the Warframes don't have sustain. Where does this entire idea... Where does this entire idea come from that damage reduction in Warframe is actually good when you don't have the sustain for it for 90% of the Warframes? Why don't I get all the augments? Because this mission shows exactly the problem why I don't go with the augments for Rhino. And why they're actually useless. Also, why do you kill somebody over here, man?
You have collected enough reactants to open your ring.
Everybody gets around me! Where is everybody? Why are they not getting my buffs? Okay, I think the game is bugged. Half of the people are not getting my buffs. And I keep on losing my iron shield without, like, nothing is hitting me in a corridor. Because right now I'm thinking, if each enemy is doing about 8,000 damage per shot, you reduce it by 90%, that's 800, right? 800. If you reduce it by 99%, like, you know, that's apparently the cap, whatever, you're reaching about 80. You're reaching about 80 damage. But the enemies are exponentially increasing their damage. So if you don't have sustain in some capacity, even at 99 you're gonna get killed. Damage reduction only works if you have the HP to sustain it, the shield gating to sustain it, and the HP recovery to sustain it. Because basically, you think of it this way, in about 3 seconds you're dead, no matter how much damage reduction you have. Oh, wait, right. What am I doing? Dude, how are they deleting my thing? The Brahma is completely fallen off here, hasn't it? I can't simply stand around and shoot somebody. Dude, a single... Okay, there's something wrong. How am I getting like random amounts of... Yeah, no, damage reduction is not even a question. What do you... Damage reduction falls off like at 40 to 1 hour in. What are people talking about when they say damage reduction is valid? Like, which Warframe has sustain on damage reduction? How you gonna recover back your HP? How you gonna recover back your HP? I don't understand. 90% of the Warframes don't have a way to do that unless you go specifically with Nourish. Because, you know, the default viral doesn't do it. You also have Gloom. But then, you know, because, like, what you call it, the crowd control Gloom also fell off. So Nourish technically is better. Dude, Rhino should be doing much better than this. Also, why do enemies stop shooting me when my shield pops? I don't understand. Is that a gameplay element in the game? Am I getting my nourishes or no? I don't understand what's going on with the UI. No! New core, my beloved, you're always by my side. Old friend. Okay, wait for my Rhino to regen some. Okay. See, there's tactics to the game. Occasionally, once a year. That doesn't simply involve in shooting things. And I got this bug again when my Rhino feels very heavy to... Oh my god, the jump bug is back. So magnetic also kind of sucks. It's really not punching through these overguarded enemies anymore. I don't know what happened with the update. Okay, where's my entire team? Why am I only catching one person every time?
This cascade is growing out of control.
I like your hair, which stayed in the place while shoveling some snow, Quinn. You love drama. I said you love drama, don't you, Quinn? Haha, puns, man.
Clear them out to get the system working full steam.
Okay, I can confirm my Nourish is not working. Okay, now it's working. What is this bug that doesn't make Nourish work randomly?
Dropping.
Oh, I'm sorry, there's two Nourishes. One of... Why is my Rhino skin not coming out? I died. Oh my god, D! Why can't somebody activate their skills? People are not getting my Nourish. Why? And that's definitely not a UI bug. Oh, Void Cap. Yeah, no, the Brahma is not going to do any damage at this point. I basically need to make sure my shots land exactly on them. Well, that's a lot of upkeep, man, on the Rhino. Yeah, I'm not doing anything here. So does Ember have better scaling than Rhino like this late into the game? Because I definitely was killing these enemies a lot easier with Ember, with my half-assed janky build. What the fuck? But you see, it doesn't make any sense. If I'm essentially double dipping into every source of damage that Rhino can do with his roar, because of the large amount of like roar that I'm getting, plus Nourish, plus another form of damage for free. If that is all happening, then my question is, what's happening? Why is my damage not there? Should I have gone with Corrosive on him? By the way, do we have another Void Cascade? No. Nope. Rip. G to the G. Thank you for that, man. I mean, I simply can't accept Ember is gonna be better. Because I'm doing all that damage and punching through their armor and directly delivering it to their HP. Where is it?
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit.
Can you guys kill? Thank you. Don't use skills to kill! Use explosive weapons, man, if you want to speed up the... Oh, whatever, man. Why would I want to try my Ember build again? Didn't I say I was going to keep Rhino? Yeah, I want to keep Rhino, because I promised that, but, like, why is Rhino having such a hard time punching through the enemy? You know what I mean? The same way Rhino destroys Volt every night, he should be destroying all these assholes right in front of him. He should be destroying all these guys in front of him, you know, just saying. Why Rhino and Volt? Because D made that, what is it? Which date was it? I forgot. Rhino made that thing, no? Sorry, not Rhino, D made that thing, like the couples thing. And Rhino and Volt apparently are a couple. But it doesn't make any sense. Why specifically them? I feel like Rhino and... I remember I said somebody else could go with Rhino better. Which other guy was it that could go with Rhino better? There was another guy that would have been a better couple, power couple with Rhino. Because they synergize with each other much better than Volt. I mean, Volt synergizes with everybody, you know? Volt needs to be the player in the field. Was it Sevagos? I don't remember.
Each enemy is more powerful than before. Only with true mastery of the Tenuars.
It's called exterminate, not run ahead, not kill anything, Tate. Unless you're Andrew. How am I this funny, man, honestly, in single? Je suis single. Tu es single. Nous sommes singles. Vous êtes single. Il est single. Oh God, Frenchman, not even once. On the 7th day, God created humans into humans and French. Lol, ruffle boomer jokes. Lol, am I right? Lol. Je exterminate. To exterminate on an exterminator. Okay, oh my God. Sorry, I just find the entire conjugaison thing hilarious every time because it's like so hard trying to pronounce different words that are not French for the conjugaison, and you know, you just go. It sounds like Scooby-Doo trying to learn a new language.
Hey, Shaggy, we're learning a new language, Shaggy. Je Scooby-Doo, vous êtes Scooby-Doo. Oh, Scooby-Doo, oh, Scooby-Doo. On Scooby-Doo, on Skibidi. Je Skibidi, vous Skibidi, on Skibidi. Je Skibidi, vous Skibidi.
On Skibidi. Vous Skibidi. It's a Skibidi.
Fought well. Good dance.
Do you think a kid in a French school one day said Skibidi? On Skibidi. Qu'est-ce qu'on fait aujourd'hui? On Skibidi. On Skibidi. J'ai fait le Skibidi. Oh. Oh. Oh my God. Oh my God, I'm so lightheaded now. Skibidi. Je skibidi, vous skibidi, en tout le jour skibidon. He says on skibidi, vous skibidi. This game doesn't work at all. How many skibidis does it take to skibidi the BBD? Why did that person quit? We don't want to skibidi with you, man. Allez, faut te voir avec ton skibidi. Chicks McClap. Why are you people so colorful with your ships? How are we gonna stealth this? What, you don't have a jet fighter? What is happening with that? Je cavate, tu cavates, le cravate. Mon chien idiot. Où est mon team? Yo, team d'idiot, vous êtes où? Yo, fille de tabarnak! Oh non, le Shadow Figures! Il dit beaucoup de lore, ce vieil tête de chien. Sorry, not tête de chien. Fesse de chien. Sorry, I'm trying to say, you know, like you know, old people. They sometimes their mouths look like a dog's butthole because it's so wrinkly. I'm trying to say that, but I actually don't know how to say it. Oh, je preempt, vous preempt. Il se printemps, tu printemps, il est le printemps.
Fantastic. The capsule capsule is full of motes. Now we can escort it up the elevator.
Le capsule est plein de mottes. Mais pas de autres.
A sister beacon?
Oh non.
Trigger too many of those.
Le
and
bacon
you will
de...
have to find a sister of...
Trigger them!
Sûr.
They have cut power to the elements. Find ionic charges nearby.
On commence, allez. Oh là là. Vous faites quoi? Oh non, ils sont très lazy. These idiots are very lazy. Please don't make me quit. You make my balls shrink, you fucking animals. Yeah. Yep, we totally need this many people to do the same job, don't we? What are we, outsourcing? No, we're typical Canadians, man. We expect somebody else to do the job, not us. Do you know what you're doing? Oh my god. These people need to disconnect right now because they don't know what they're doing. What are you doing, you animals? One of you is level 28. You should be embarrassed. You're a very nightmare. Un vrai cauchemar. Oh la la. Your parents had such a big disappointment with you. Why are you guys so lazy? What you doing, Guy? You lazy. All of you lazy. No wonder no one will marry you in this economy. What are you guys doing? Where are all the packets of love out there? Are you people doing this on purpose? See, as a host, I need to carry the team. Careful, I mean, I might need to find a way to put my soap, sorry, not my soap, my snow somewhere. What are you people doing with your life, honestly?
Everything changes, little Cephalon.
Yeah, right, everything changes after the nation attacked. You guys are the laziest motherfuckers in the world, honestly, vraiment. Your mother didn't punish you enough. The only revolution here should have been the sexual revolution of your mother saying no to your dad for having had you motherfuckers, honestly. How are people this lazy, man? How are people this lazy? What is the time de vacation? Vacation? Oh, thank God. You should all be embarrassed. Honestly. I bet you're the type of people who watch anime about your little sister falling in love with you, aren't you, huh? I know your type. Lazy, very lazy. Here, I'm gonna ruin it. Since you clearly don't know how to play. Oh, look at that rhino. He waited years, months, days, weeks. After you watch a random video by a shitty YouTuber that doesn't know how to build rhino. And they're like, wow, I have 17 billion, what you call it, armor. And they're so happy with it. Apparently, you know, that's good. Except an enemy sneezes at you and you just die. Who the fuck cares? Oh wow, look where all the strength is. It's in killing a sister. Sister murderers you are. And they died anyways, never mind. Oh, look at the cowboy. They lost their chaps. They must be British. Bien sûr. They deserve it. Old man, you don't understand my situation. I'm being extracted my soul out of this. With this stupidity. Nobody's in the front, nobody's in the back side. They are truly not good lovers, these people. Are all three of you single by any chance? I'm single out of choice, not you guys. You guys are single for a different reason, trust me, I can smell it. I can smell the fresh packaging on you three. Get lost, losers. Okay, where is it? I want to test out. Does Chroma give... Does Chroma give... God, that actually goes so well with it. Chroma Oh, Dynasty. I thought it said diversity higher. Chroma the diversity higher. I like how they just added bits on top of him. The base mode is like... Wow, right. Chroma is the laziest Warframe so far, considering it's a newer generation Warframe. You see, this is why you don't trust them. D gets lazier every time. They go to the studio and they have too many rights, in my opinion. I don't like Captain the French accent. It's not even an accent, man. It's an insult. Okay. Sorry about that. Where is it? Oh, I don't put anything inside you. Lol, lol, lol. Extra credit chance.